I hate my life. I can't believe this has happened so many times. Alright guys, be back. Am I back? Are we back? Are we back?
Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back?
Alright. Thank you. My fault. Thank you very much. Your pre-order has been placed. We hope you'll continue shopping with us in the future. Could you imagine, like, it's like, hey, can you mind sending over, you know, those silly little numbers on the back of your credit card? You know, the little 3 ones. They're so silly. You know? Hey guys, you know those 4 numbers at the end of your, you know, that silly little blue card that the Social Security Administration happens to give? You wouldn't happen to have an extra one, would you? And also, may I have your mother's maiden name and your birthday? My fault. Real? I hang up the phone and let out a huge sigh. My fault. Even when I know what they're up to, dealing with customers who want something other than spare parts is always a pain. Your voice is so wonderful, I just have to meet you. I get that sort of thing over the phone surprisingly often. Okay, but what if he's secretly like a 50-year-old man who just has like a big fat beer belly, he's married and has like 3 kids, you know? Just hearing my voice makes them want to meet me. What kind of guy says that to another guy? A Yaoi guy. In the beginning, I just shrugged it off, but it really started to bother me after a while. Then one day, out of frustration, I tried using it to push product and it worked. Ever since, I've used it to approve my sales. That phone call just now was a good example. Strangely enough, it doesn't happen in person. Some customers have actually come looking for me after a call, but I always pretend like I don't know what they're talking about. They all leave without realizing that I'm the person they spoke to over the phone. Nothing bad has actually happened, so I figure no harm, no foul. That did not sound like a PHEU, like a few to me. While stretching, I glanced at the digital clock on the counter. Okay, this is Humdrum Junk, a shop that carries everything from basic supplies to specialized parts, all at rock bottom prices. The dorky name was what drew me in. Just how long has it started? No, just how long has it been since I started working here anyway? A while, that's for sure. Got a message. I'm leaning on the counter, spacing out, when the coil on my arm beeps. A coil is like a mobile phone, but better. Y'all notice Hep C Avenue? You can make calls, send texts, watch TV, pay for things, and even use it as an ID. All in one little machine. Interesting. Sounds like an Apple Watch. Let's see. Oh, never mind. Damsel in distress. Please save me. Is this some new viral ad? Like the adult kind. So fun story. So today I was finding some textbooks for my class when my classes start, and on a totally legal website. And these websites tend to have ads. So I'm on my iPad and I forgot to put ad block on my iPad. So every time I try to click the download link, it would take me to Chatterbaiter. Every single time. And I was at work, so I like had to like slam my iPad down. I was like, no, not chatterbaiter. Anyways, I just thought you guys would find that a little silly. A little silly, a little goofy. I'm sure the rest of it says something like, I'm in trouble, only a big strong man like you can save me. Delete. Gah. Suddenly something slams into my side. I fall from the chair, and something heavy lands on my back. 3 voices giggle overhead. I know right away who it is. I don't like this guy already. Oh no, are they kids? I hate kids. Why, you little... Why, I oughta... Let me find you guys, outside. I'm gonna give you guys a little knuckle sandwich. I don't remember what else. Let me at him. It's Kyo, Nao, and Mio. A trio of siblings from the neighborhood whose only purpose, it seems, is to make my life hell. How many times have I told you this? Isn't a playground. Don't you kids listen? Hey, Owlbuzz looking at a dirty email. Huh? No way. Bro, I would slap them kids silly. I hate kids. Now I must have gotten a look at my coil. The other 2 climb up my back. I try to get a peek. Can't breathe. Get off me, you bakas. My fault. Dirty email, Alba's a pervert. Nah, dude. I'm just gonna say this real fast. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what your gender is. If you fucking smack me, I will smack the shit out of you back. I don't care if you're a fucking 3-year-old. You are getting slapped back. If you decide you want to pinch me, your ass is getting drop kicked. My fault. Sorry. Grown-ups are dirty. You're dirty. You probably smell like boogers. Nuh-uh, I bet it's someone wanting to buy bad stuff because the shop is sketchy. Sketchy. This shop sucks. Ugh. Fine. I don't even want to read these kids' lines. They piss me off. My anger issues would not allow this. I would have lost it already. When's the Yaoi come on? I jump up, shaking them off, not gonna hold back just because they're kids. Period! As he shouldn't. You should not hold back, Aoba. Aoba? If I thought scolding them would accomplish anything, I'd do it. But this bunch doesn't give a rat's ass what I have to say. Hey, what's that thing on the top shelf? It's probably for beating people up. That's scary, boys are mean. As I expected, their attention has already moved on to the other things. You guys, oh crap. The screen of my coil catches my eye. Download complete. The hell? I do recall it making a weird noise earlier. Maybe I accidentally pushed a button while I was wrestling with the brats. I hope I didn't download some weird program. Just what I need. Before I can investigate, the old-fashioned bell on the front door rings. Phew, the deliveries were all over the place today. It's Mr. Haga, the owner. Haga-san! Sorry I took so long, Aoba. How do you... Mr. Haga's smile vanishes as soon as he sees the kids. You love this game? I'm glad. I guess that's a natural reaction. I guess that's the natural reaction when you consider the kind of damage they always do. Oh, it's you three, hello. Kick him out.
I reserve the right to refuse service.
Kyo, grab that thing. Wait a second, here we haya. You're too short. What'd you say? She's literally shorter than him, but okay. Alba? Alba, okay. Now children, it's dangerous to play inside the shop, you might get hurt. But the brats aren't listening. Where are your parents? If you're not gonna parent your children, I will. Bam! And then you just give them a little smack on the head. In my mom, she used to say das. Or sometimes it'd be like das en la coleta. And she'd like spank us. Just a little more, yeah. Arg, you're so annoying. Well, to be fair... Shut up, Baldy. Damn, even this kid is interrupting me. To be fair, I didn't really get hit because I would run away. And then I would like hide under the sink. Because you know how sinks, they have like the little cabinet. So like my mom tried to like spank me a few times and I was like, hell no. Because I was really small as a kid. I was ridiculously tiny. So I would run and I would like shove myself under there. And like I would like freak out so badly that it got to the point where my mom would just laugh and she'd be like, this is like, you're making me laugh too much for me to spank you. Oh boy. The temperature in the room suddenly drops 10 degrees. Does he have a thing about being bald? Does he have a bald complex? Dear sweet children, I hate to be a bother. But what did you just say? The evil trio dashes from the store. What came after Ba? I scramble for the words that'll snap him out of it. We've been getting tons of orders for the S series A parts. Yes. Yes, you're amazing. It's just like you said, sales are up 50% from last month. Oh, that's good. Yes, it is. Things are looking up. Sales are doubling. Sales are doubling? My fault. Well, that is good news. We should stock some more if they're selling that well. I breathe a sigh of relief. That was close. There's no telling what Mr. Haga might do. What? Something sets him off. Finally, calm, he strains his glasses and gives me a tired smile. Goodness, those children are nothing but trouble, aren't they? Yeah, they really are. They might be cute if they weren't such troublemakers. You said it. No matter how many times I've seen it happen, it's always startling when his personality does a 180 like that. Alright. Mr. Haga walks to the counter and grabs a paper bag from the floor. I ain't reading all that, I'm sorry. Are you sure? I'll take care of it. I shoulder my bag and take the package from Mr. Haga. From the label, it looks like it's going pretty far. Fortunately, getting it there is the courier's job, not mine. I'm off. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Be careful. I head outside. According to my coil, it's 3 p.m. The back streets are full of people. Did you just say back streets? Backstreet Boys? Sorry. There are several routes I could take to get to the courier. Well, considering Which would be fastest? I reach into my shoulder bag and pull out a soft, furry lump. I beg your pardon? Oh. Oh. Wait, no. I'm gonna make a prediction. This motherfucker is going to turn into a person. And they're gonna get backshots or something. That's my prediction. The ball of fur is still asleep. I press my palm against his forehead to wake him up. Ren, wake up. At the sound of his name, he promptly opens his eyes. Aoba. I need to get the courier. Can you give me the quickest route? Okay, maybe I was totally off. Ren gently touches my upper arm with his paws. Maybe the collar helps him speak? I pat Ren on the head. He barks and wags his tail. Let's get going. I put on my headphones and push play. I kind of fuck with this song. When's the murder part come on? Where's the drama? That guy reminds me of a, he looks like he's from this one Yaoi I read. I think it's The Hunter Wants to Live Quietly. I like that one. You guys probably have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but it's a good Yaoi. If you ever want a Yaoi that's not like full on just they're just fucking, The Hunter Wants to Live Quietly is pretty good. Okay, this is very long. It's by Goat Bed. Thank you, Goat Bed. Peak music. Me culpa, my fault. Okay, this is really long actually. So in the meantime, Tori, I have the Tori VOD, the VOD with me and Tori, so I'm still editing it, cause I still have over half of it to go through, and it's like 35 minutes long, so I'm just cause I just kept laughing at it, so I have to debate what to cut out, cause I can't be if I keep everything I want to keep, it's probably gonna be like an hour VOD, or sorry, an hour edited. We do not need an hour of just us yelling at each other. Damn it, I forgot to read that. Public transportation here is pretty bad. Technically, there are buses. Even the roads themselves might be closed without notice, so you hardly see any cars around these days. Unless... I mean, if you guys want an hour of it. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh my gosh. Okay, it just went down for a second or two. Okay, I was getting so upset. We need an hour of you two going at each other. If you know what I mean. My fault. Anyways. Where were we? I mean, I was thinking... Okay, this is what I was thinking. I was thinking of making a short one for just for funsies, right? Just a short little one of me and Tori for like everyone who doesn't want to watch like an hour one, and then just like an extended cut just for fun. Because I'm sorry, we're funny. I'm sorry. I'm the type of person to laugh at her own jokes. I like literally think I'm one of the funniest people in the world. I'm sorry. Guys, I literally this is the 4th time, or sorry, this is the 3rd VOD that's gonna be out of the same game. That's crazy. And maybe like 30 minutes of it is actual gameplay. Because it just keeps crashing. At most, you might see a taxi waiting in vain or the occasional junker parked on the side of the road. The sidewalks, on the other hand, are always packed. I'm packing too. Nothing's more reliable than your own 2 legs. The old residential district is divided into north, south, east, and west quarters. They are similar, but have some key differences. Stream's only 2 minutes in, you're right. For example, both my home and humdrum junk are located in the east quarter. It's pretty safe compared to the other quarters, and it's easy to get your hands on whatever you need. The north quarter has become something of a ghost town ever since it was designated off-limits. It's definitely not the safest place. The west quarter is Shut the fuck up, Uber. Sorry. The west quarter is primarily... Hold up. The west quarter is primarily residential, like the east quarter, but doesn't have many stores. The south quarter is an entertainment and shopping district, so it's always full of youngsters hanging out. I just wanted to point out that I didn't even know that was a feature, but I was so smooth with it that I went with it. If you go farther north, up past the north quarter, there's Platinum Jail, where the rich and famous do their business. Platinum Jail is a members-only resort that Toei Corporation, one of Japan's top 5 companies, built when they bought Mitarijima. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I can't pronounce things. I'm sorry. If the rumors are true, that place is the definition of luxury. Centered around the giant oval tower, it's full of casinos, movie theaters, shopping malls, hotels, everything you can imagine. Guys, do you want to know why 99% of people don't strike it rich when they go to casinos and gamble? Because they're always so close and they give up at the last minute. So, my suggestion is go big or go home. Or if anything, if you're too scared of the risk, you guys can give me all your life savings and I will invest it for you in the casino. However, if I lose it all, that sucks for you. Membership is by invitation only, but even then, the membership fee alone costs more than this whole island is worth, or so I've heard. Obviously, no one from the old residential district will ever get into Platinum Jail. So I guess you could call this town a slum. Nobody cares what happens here. Oh my goodness. Sorry. The police are all talk. They're in bed with the Yakuza and just do whatever they please. It's not like we can do anything about it. Even if we're unhappy, we just have to suck it up and deal with it. Despite all that, as the saying goes, there really is no place like home. This town isn't so bad once you get used to it. Sounds like a safe investment. Take my money. You, I got you. Hold up. Ready? You ready for this? Pachoo! There you go. Do it at Streamlabs. Give me $100 million. My fault. Oh, speaking of which, y'all got ASMR mic recommendations? Because I will be doing the ASMR. I have a fun one. This one's gonna be I'm gonna do one pre-recorded just to test it out, and then I'll edit and do the thing. However, my idea, right? My idea. Hold up, I wrote it down. I sent it to Tori. I was like, Tori, what do you think of this? what do you think of me doing this? Tori. I said that my idea was your crush drives you to the airport, but a plane malfunctions and crushes you both, and she tells you her true feelings in your final moments. ASMR trigger warning emotional. That's what I wanted. That was the plan. That is the plan, actually. That's literally the plan. How y'all feel about that? Can't really ask for much more than that. Whoa, shit. Alba. I got it. Alba. Guys, there's an R. I just realized there's an R18 up there. Is that like their version of the red light district? Should we go to the red? Sorry, my phone. You're thinking too much. Your logic processor will short circuit. Am I like a robot or something? I don't understand. Seriously, just how crappy is the logic processor of mine anyways? One of the stores up there is adult only. My fault. Y'all ever been to an adult store? Because I had a friend who, she was like, when we turned 18, well, she's older than me by like a few months. No, she's younger than me. My fault. When she turned 18, she was like, should we go to like one of those like adult toy shops? And I was like, why would I go there? And she was like, just for fun. So I was like, no, thank you. And then she just sent me pictures. She was like, look at this, look at that. And so the thing is, so in my public health classes, unironically, we unironically did this. It was my public health sex education class. They usually showed us a bunch of pictures of different sex toys. And she was like, oh my god, what's this for? And I was like, oh, that's for sounding. And she was like, how do you know that? And I was like, I didn't even know how to explain it. My fault. If we rate the logic processor of an average male at 100, then yours would rate at... Also, on my car keys, you know those... Have you seen those things that are like... They're like, oh, it can break a window if you're stuck somewhere, if you're stuck in a car or something, and it's like really long and pointy. I have one of those. And it looks like a butt plug. So every time somebody sees my... every single time. Oh my god. Sorry. I just got my invoice for my emotes. Dude, I'm gonna give this girl sloppy. Do you want to know how much she just offered to do the 3 ones? The 3, which is 1 static and 2 animated for $30. That's fine. Girl's getting sloppy for real. Fine. Thank you, Aru. Happy face. Y'all, if you ever want really cheap and good quality stuff, Arunika_project. I love her. She's done just about everything I've ever... Is she single? I don't know. Pretty sure she's from Indonesia. But 99% of what I commission is from her. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got the Wish model, the outfit, everything. Both outfits, all of my emotes. What else? The dog, Daisy, that's the only thing I didn't commission for her. That was from Boo. Boo girl. She was very nice. Wait, I don't want to hear it. You'll make me short circuit for real. Is he like a cyborg? I don't understand. Oh. I chuckle and pat his head. Ren is a dog type, allmate. Allmates are artificially intelligent life forms generally used to augment network devices like coils. So what you're telling me is that he is a little AI dog. I wouldn't mind having him. I like him. However, my prediction of that dog giving back shots was totally off. They can search the internet and virtual space for information, place orders for you in online stores, or manage your social media accounts. Some models can also help around the house, while others can act as partners in an online game called Rhyme. Oh my holy yap fest! There are many different types of all-mate. Animal models are abundant, so many people keep them as pets. I've had Ren for a long time. I'm not exaggerating when I say he's my best friend. Even with all the improvements and new models coming out, I'll never abandon Ren. Not even if hell freezes over. If you want to take a shortcut, turn right at the next street. Are we going to the R18 street? Whoa, that was close. Almost missed it. I follow Ren's directions down an alley off Aoyagi Street. Aoyagi Street runs through the center of the old residential district, dividing the district into quarters. It's lined with shops selling discount appliances, while the back streets are littered with niche hobby shops. As I make my way down the alley, a group of guys leaning against a filthy wall catches my eyes. That's crazy. They have a certain look. ... Like the kind of guys who'd be passing around a silver drug sheet. Guys, what's a silver drug sheet? What does that mean? I'm a child of God. I don't know what that means. That's like, what do you call it? That's not... It's debaucherous behavior, you know? It really makes you wonder what's wrong with kids these days. Once upon a time, though, I was just like them. Not that I'm old or anything. Like a cocaine thing? Anyway, I'm finished with that stuff totally. As I walk past, I catch a bit of their conversation. So yeah, it's really happening. People are getting brain jacked. What does that mean? What the hell are you talking about? Getting forced into rhyme? Oh. Wait, so is this a video game about how I get stuck in a video game? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You'll just be walking down the street and a match will start against a crazy strong opponent too. Have you guys ever watched Darwin's Game? It's an anime. I quite enjoyed it, even though it was cheesy as hell. I liked it. That's the vibes it's getting. Because then if you downloaded an app on your phone, you were forced into Darwin's Game. And if somebody was nearby who also had the app and they requested a match, you were forced to fight them. Or if the game wanted you guys to fight, you were forced to fight them, or else you would get hurt. You would get seriously injured or killed. And I think the person either had to forfeit or be incapacitated. I'm not fully... I don't fully remember. It's been a very long time since I watched it. I enjoyed it, personally speaking. I know not a lot of people did, though. But again, personally speaking, I enjoyed it. Although it was really cheesy at times. It was like, the power of friendship, and I'm never gonna leave my friends, and we're all gonna survive this together type thing. Apparently, it can make your phone summon snakes.
Huh? What do you mean?
I should read Darwin's Game, actually. You know what I really like? I'm a big fan of Tomodachi Game. I love Tomodachi Game. The anime was okay. The manga, however, delicious. I think the last volume I read, I think, was like 121. So I don't remember if... I don't know if there's a new one or not. But Tomodachi Game is so peak. I love Tomodachi Game. It's so revenge coded. How can you fight if you're not ready? Can't you decline the challenge? Not from what I hear. It's a total ganking. You get your ass handed to you like that. Yeah, this is given Tomodachi game. Not Tomodachi game, gosh darn it. Darwin's game. My fault. Accidentally. That's some scary shit, man. They're talking about Rhyme, the only fighting game that's all the rage these days. You like death game shows / manga in general? I will read or watch just about anything. Like literally just about anything. I just talk about Yaoi and Yuri the most because it's funny. But I read a lot of different things. I'm looking at my manga on my bookshelf. What do I have? I'll give you guys a little rundown. Alright, okay, so a lot of it is gay media. We got Green Yuri. We got Sasaki and Miyano. We got The Summer You Were There. We got some smut that I'm not going to mention. Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. All of MXTX's books. Mashal. Toilet Bound Hanako. We got Prince Freya. Oh, goodness. We got, I forget how to pronounce it. Karikuyo, Bed and Breakfast for Spirits. We got Mob Psycho 100. Oh, what else we have? I can't see the wrist. Oh, Tokyo Ghoul. We have Tokyo Ghoul. I will read anything. I will read anything. By connecting their minds to the net, players can experience virtual combat that feels just like the real thing. The thing is, there's no schedule or anything that tells you when or where a battle is going to happen. Wherever Usui, the game's judge, appears, that's the battlefield. Every time I think of Usui, I think of Maid-sama. Maid-sama was strange when I look back on it. But at the time, I really liked it. You haven't heard of most of them? Mob Psycho was from the creator of the author of One Punch Man's story, not the... Because the One Punch Man, the person who wrote the story, Zero, was known for not being a very good artist at the time. However, they were really good at writing the stories, so then they partnered with the mangaka, and then Mob Psycho is the Zero's own story and art. You watched season 1 of Mob Psycho and it was Kino? What does that mean? I watched all of Mob Psycho. I love Mob Psycho. It's so... Oh, I like it. Rhyme started off as an indie game. Back then, the rules were more lax and Usui wasn't around. Oh yeah, I just realized I also have Link Click. Guys, I love Link Click. I love Link Click. I love Link Click. My fault. It steadily gained popularity, and even Toei became a major sponsor. The system was improved. Sorry, it's just I skipped ahead. The system was improved and Usui was added, along with an official set of rules, making Rhyme what it is today. The opening slaps. I really like the Noragami openings. However, I had all volumes of Noragami at one point, and I sold them because I fucking hated the ending. I hated the ending. Oh, I have JJK too. I don't play Rhyme, so it's not in my interest, whatever. I was getting ready to watch I'm getting ready to watch season 2 and I heard the voice cast got changed for season 3 and I lost interest. Wisp, what energy drink flavor do I get? Get something with peach or mango or both. The superior energy drink flavors. If those aren't available, then something with raspberry. But yeah, I watched season 3 begrudgingly because I was not a fan of the voice acting either. It just didn't sound right. It sounded very Nothing against the voice actor, but it sounded like they were trying pretty hard to sound nonchalant when it didn't sound like it. It's like, you know when like somebody tries to sound like Penguin Zero? Like Moist Critical, whatever you guys know him by. It gave those vibes, but as a kid. Also, the other day, I saw someone call me. They were like, why do you try to act so nonchalant? I am the most chalant motherfucker ever. I care about everything. I care so much. It's crazy. Okay? That shit pissed me off. I've never claimed to be nonchalant. This is literally just my voice. I'm sorry. My fault. You got Cosmic Peach Monster Nitro. Good. I had a friend who really liked the white and the pink ones of monsters. Just as I started toward it, I noticed a crowd in the middle of the road. It looks like a fight. A bunch of people with nothing better to do have gathered to watch. I keep walking, trying to avoid the whole mess, but then the crowd stirs, followed by a high-pitched scream. White monster's overrated? Wow. I wouldn't know. I don't really drink energy drinks often. If I do, occasionally maybe... I'm not a fan of Celsius, but I'll have like a... What do you call it? A Bang. I like Bang energy. It's okay. Well, I don't... Not my favorite. I don't... Energy drinks taste like xylitol. I don't like it. I don't like the taste of xylitol. I peer through the gaps in the crowd. A large man is sprawled out on the ground, another standing over him. The second man has his back to me, but I recognize him immediately. A bright red kimono and a big sword. There's no one else it could be. Are you even allowed to have an actual sword brandished in... Where... Are they in Japan? Yes, they are. They are. Because, yeah. They were speaking Japanese. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. For a big guy, you sure went down easy. Way to make a fool of yourself in front of your girlfriend. This is Tori to me, by the way. I'm this... Whoever this guy in red is, that's me. And then the face girl, that's Tori. She swoons over me, you know? Wisp is so cool and so dreamy. Starry-eyed girls flock to the victor, trampling the man on the ground in the process. Here we go again. This is all the ladies to me. I'm a chick magnet. I'm really sorry. One woman who's keeping a bit of a distance approached with an apologetic bow. This is all because I told him I wanted you to do her hair. Wait, like in your dreams? No, everyone, I don't know what I'm saying, to be honest. Most people in high school didn't even know I was fruity. Well, no. That's a lie. Some of my... people I didn't talk to didn't know. It was like... People couldn't tell if I was joking or not. I think... that's what it was. People... Save some pussy for the rest of us whiffs. My bad. My fault. People couldn't tell. It was like really hit or miss. Cause what was it? Me and a friend, not even just me, a lot of my friends who were women, girls, technically. They were high schoolers. We were girls. They would, they were very touchy-feely, and I just didn't really care. I was like, okay. So they would like hold my hand. I had friends who would literally kiss me on the cheek, and I was like, why would you do that? So it was strange. These are quote unquote straight girls, by the way. They still stand by the fact that they're straight. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know about that one, Chief. But they would do that. And so then when one of those friends got a boyfriend, people were like, you and Wisp broke up? And I was around. I was like standing around there, and I turned around. I was like, who the actual hell told you we were dating? And that's when everyone in our band class revealed that they thought that we were an item. I think about that every now and then. It was pretty funny though. And somebody was like, I just thought you were a tsundere. And I was like, why would you say that to me? And they're like, you're They were like, you just like you looked like you were okay with it, and that you probably just like embarrassed. And I was like, okay, whatever you say, dog. She must be the girlfriend of the man sprawled on the street. I'm guessing the commotion started when they tried to cut in line at Kojaku's shop. It's okay, everyone thought me and the popular gay guy were a thing for a while. But like, you're fruity, no? And he was gay, so... I mean, that makes a little more sense. But like, these girls were like allegedly... Well, no, I don't want to say allegedly. Because they say they're straight, so I don't want to be like... liar, but they're straight. You're pansexual. Slay. Calming his angry fans with a gesture, Kojaku gives his the girlfriend a smile. I'm glad you think so highly of my skills. What was that? Wait, so you and Tori aren't dating? My fault. Thank you for the... Shut up, whoever you are. Shush. Thank you for the dono, Hein Jr. So kind of you. She only gives Tori sloppy, they don't date. Okay, no. Here's the lore behind that. Tori and I are actually married. So the whole reason Tori went on hiatus, correct? Is because we were actually gonna get hitched. And we did. However, she's been cheating on me the entire time in our relationship. So... that's why she's a serial cheater. I'm very loyal, personally. I'm so loyal to her. She cheats on me all the time, though. That bird bitch is crazy. The woman's eyes sparkle, her cheeks turning bright red. You knew it? Yeah, real. Also, yes, the stream elements does work. Actually, I may have to briefly disable Ko-fi. There was an issue with my PayPal there. Just keep those receipts if it ever comes out in divorce court. So true. Also, my audio sounds really good. Thank you. I had my audio consultation on Sunday, so I sound spectacular. Or I would like to think I sound spectacular. Hey, how long are you gonna stand there? Move. Oh, Kojaku, you must be sweaty. I just bought this handkerchief, but you're welcome to use it. Ooh, I'm low-key losing my voice. Nah, I couldn't. You bought it for yourself, right? Keep it. Please! I'm sure my handkerchief would be honored. Wait, that's crazy. What kind of man would I be if I said no to that? 4 AM PayPal check wasn't on your list of things to see. Yeah, apparently PayPal was giving out my to just like 1 or 2 people. It was it was only one person one time. For some reason it gave the information it wasn't supposed to. So I was like, gosh darn it. And I was freaking out a little, but it doesn't even matter anymore. Kojaku takes the woman's hands, pulling her toward him with a smile. Thanks, I'll make good use of it. My fault. There it is, his infamous lady killer smile. Wait, I didn't even see the smile properly. Ah, dang it, I can't go back, I guess. I want to see the smile. Well, that's what I call it, at least. Ah! The woman with the handkerchief slumps to her knees, attracting jealous glares from others. Every woman here seems out for blood. Let's get out of here. This isn't the first time I've seen this shtick. Disgusting. You think it was the same CG? What does CG mean? Disgusted, I started to move away from the crowd. Aoba. Ugh. I can feel all those eyes focusing on me. I'll pretend I didn't hear him. I turn around and start walking at a brisk pace. Hey, hold up. But Kojaku runs after me and grabs my arm. Here we go again. Kojaku. 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 I knew it. Yo. What's with the cold shoulder? You should have said something. Yeah, I was just passing by on a job. A delivery? Kojaku smiles indulgently, which of course makes the women around him swoon again. His smile's like a weapon. He's been using it for ages, but women still fall for it. I really don't feel like talking here. There are too many people around me and the women's eyes are scaring me. Aren't you supposed to be working? I guess that might be hard with all this. Yeah, this guy thought he could skip the line. I took care of it. Good night, windows. Have fun. Sleep tight. Don't let the koalas bite. Yeah, this guy thought he could skip the line. I took care of it. You know, if you don't cut this stuff out, sooner or later someone's gonna cut you. Cut me? Who would do that? Just take a look around you. I sweep my gaze over the women glaring at me. It was clear they weren't about to let anyone, man or woman, get close to Kojaku. Scary. That's not true. If they were true Sigmas, they would be like, yay, Yaoi, 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 free Yaoi show. My fault. We fucking kill koalas. This bitch. Those bitches riddled with STDs. True. Oh well, I'll be fine. Do I really look like such an easy target? Kojaku punctuates this with a smirk. Seriously? Well, I guess I can't argue with him there. Kojaku's pretty much always been aware of how handsome and popular he is. He's not the type to brag about it, but he has a casual confidence about him and he knows his way around a fight. He's a wandering... Why do they make it sound like he's a wandering samurai? He's a wandering hairdresser. All he does is cut and style women's hair, but apparently he's developed quite a reputation for it. He sets up shop wherever and whenever he feels like it. He doesn't advertise or take reservations, but he always has a line around the block. They all say that when Kojaku touches your hair, it feels like you've died and gone to heaven. Alright. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but... I just don't get it. If you told me a guy like this existed, I wouldn't believe you for a second if I didn't already know him. That's crazy. Women are one of life's greatest pleasures? Okay. I'm not reading that. You're so cool. I love you. Whatever floats your boat, I gotta get going. Whatever floats the Yaoi boat. What's going on with his right hand? Kojaku, hurry. Hey, it's my turn next. Imagine you just want to get like a freaking haircut. As soon as I end the conversation, the women swarm Kojaku. He shoots me a look from the center. Who is messaging me? Oh, my fault. Shut up. He shoots me a look from the center of the crowd. My fault, it was Tori. Oh, almost forgot. Tell Miss Day I said hi, I'll swing by soon. Yeah, sure, I shrug and walk off. Still, the guy never gets enough, huh? I mean, he must like it, but I know I would hate to be the center of all that attention. I guess he's a special breed. Breed? Sorry. My fault. I head for the courier, leaving the crowd behind. It's Tori, wisp I fucked up by Mr. Sloppy. So true. I actually don't know what she said. Let me check. Oh, okay. It's because I subbed to her YouTube members. But because I wanted to, I was getting annoyed because Because she kept posting so many videos, but I wanted to see them. So at work, I was like, screw this, and I bought it. I gave it, and I bought it. I stepped through the automatic doors. Welcome. Oh, Alba, dear. I'm happy to see you again. You too. I bowed to Miss Yoshi and set the paper bag on the counter. A small dog with long, shiny fur sits proudly on the counter, watching me intently. This looks like my sister's dog. You guys want to see her? I can pull up a picture real fast. You guys want to see my sister's dog? I've never shown her ever. I've shown the other two. The twins. I've never shown the rat though. I'll give you guys a rat reveal. Rat reveal, rat reveal. I love her. Sometimes. Dog. Let me show you. She literally looks exactly like this dog. Just like maybe her hair is just shorter. Let me. Oh, dang it! I got it. I gotta give me a second. Rat reveal, rat reveal, rat reveal. Rat row, rat reveal. Let me pull her up. You and I tolerate you sometimes? What does that even mean? What are you talking about? Bro's just talking to himself. Meeting Yaoi, Jesus. Stop texting me. Gosh, I'm so popular. Everyone's texting me suddenly. I'm so popular. I'm so popular. Rat, hurry up. Y'all gotta give me a sec. I gotta save this as the rat.
Save as.
Rata de dos patas. Y'all know that song? Rata de dos patas.
Rata de dos patas.
I used to make my mom sing that to me all the time when I was a kid. I'd be like, Mom, please. My mom can't sing, but I would make her sing it. I'd be like, Mom, 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 Rata de dos patas, please. I'm begging you. Thankfully, no is crazy. It's a cute song, I think. Here we go. Here's a rat. That's what she looks like. My little ratty girl. Literally her. She's a brat. She's such a brat. She's spoiled as hell. And she makes me... She also... This is her, like, freshly... I could do a whole... Could I do a whole stream in Spanish? Yeah. No, because I was actually looking into that. I don't know if you guys know who Quackity is. But... He... Today, yeah, literally today, he announced that he has, like, a thing where it can auto live translate that he's doing. That it's like an app. It's like $10 a week, but I mean, I could do it like maybe one time just for fun. But I was like, maybe I could do a little Spanish stream, and then I could get that thing so it can translate live for my because a lot of you are English viewers. I mean, like 80% of you only speak English. The other 20% speak English and Spanish. But I thought that would be fun. I thought it would be cool. However, they're working on the OBS extension. So once the OBS extension comes out though, I was seriously considering buying it because I thought it would be fun. You only know high school Spanish? Real. That's Clara, Miss Yoshi's all-mate. I'd like to send this. Certainly. Take that for you. Miss Yoshi checks the address with practiced hands, then pushes a nearby button. The box next to the counter opens. She tosses the bag inside. This outfit specializes in delivering packages within the old residential district, a welcome service in a town where transportation isn't readily available. In any case, my work here is done. Thanks. See you later. Are you heading back to the store? No, I'm heading home. Mr. Haga said he'd be closing up early today. Oh well, isn't that lovely? The final episode of AWTR is tonight. You can watch it live. AW what? Oh, come on. Didn't I tell you about it the other day? Oh, right. What was it again? It's a soap opera, a waltz to remember. Today, she's finally going to decide on her partner. Is this like... It reminds me of Love Island. I'm totally rooting for Kaiser Matsuo. Oh my god, can I speak? Kaiser Matsuoka. Kaiser Matsuoka. Matsuoka. That easy smile is just a dive for, not to mention his slight sadistic streak. Uh-huh. Miss Yoshi twirls her hair around her finger with a dreamy, girlish look in her eyes. I mean, she's not a bad person or anything. I'd better be... By the way, dear, have you heard? You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Or maybe you don't. Estoy comiendo la mamá de mi suegra. Are you trying to say you're eating your mother-in-law? Because if you are, it would be estoy comiendo mi suegra. Wait, no. Are you trying to say I'm eating my mother-in-law's mom? Is that what you're trying to say? I can't tell if, like, that's what you're trying to say, or if you just spelled it, or if you just said a weird phrase. Oh, that is what you're trying to say, okay. Every time somebody talks about Love Island, all I can think about is Summer Lovin'. Like the song, or is there another form of media called Summer Lovin'? Because I'm thinking of Grease. Summer Lovin' had me a blast. Summer Lovin' happened so fast. Oh, my fault. Used to the show. She's really not a bad person. Swallowing a reside sigh, Lee Clother. There are no other people to shop, but for some reason she speaks in a whisper. You know Hyogadani in the north, the bad part of town. You never hear anything good about that place, but lately the rumors have been particularly nasty. Yeah. Apparently there's a gang there led by a man who escaped from death row. Oh, Scratch, right? I already put together some really bad guys. Yeah, that's him. They say the gang is entirely escaped criminals. Grease watch along one. Grease is okay. I know it's a classic, but I'm not a fan of Grease. It's okay. It's okay. But that's probably just because I have a lot of critiques of it. Because I just hate the fact that Sandy became like I hate the fact that they made Sandy go into like she became like a quote unquote bad girl when I forgot who John Travolta played. When the whole like him trying to be a dork didn't work, like why didn't we just stay the same? There was no need to change it up. Everyone was fine. That's so scary, you can't even go all alone at night. Scary. That's what it was. We can't depend on the police at all. I mean, they can be just as bad. What an awful world we live in. She's not wrong about that. The old residential district police are no better than gangsters themselves. Rub an officer the wrong way and you could get beaten or even arrested. Holy crap, I did not breathe during all that. The flute did something for me. Oh no, should I hurry home before it gets too late? I mean, what will I do if someone tries to have their way with me? I beg your finest fucking pardon. What? Miss Yoshi shoots me a meaningful look. I think you'll be fine. Fine, fine, how can you say that? I'm obviously in danger. Well, I've gotta be going, thanks. Hold it. Another voice stops me before I can leave, huh? How's that blue fellow doing? Oh, Clara, do you miss Ren? That's right, you two are the best of friends. Taking Clara into her arms, Miss Yoshi shoots me an expectant look. Oh, sorry, I left him at home today. He's in that bag of yours, isn't he? Were you going to leave without having him say hello? No way out. I'm sorry, Ren. You'll just have to grin and bear it. I take Ren out of my bag and gently pat his head to wake him up. Yes, Aoba. Ren, say hi to Clara. Ren's ears and tail drop. Clara stares down at him from her place in Miss Yoshi's arms. What's wrong? Still sleeping? How do you do, Clara? I'm quite well, Ren. Clara wags her tail happily. Miss Yoshi smiles too. You two are just adorable together. Ha! Now that you've said hello, I'd really better be... Oh wait, dear. I'm sorry, I know you were on your way out. I just need one more thing, I promise it'll be quick. It's night by the time Miss Yoshi lets me good. Go! Good job back there. What the hell are you guys saying? Is Grease that one musical that takes place in LA but all the guys are like Italian from Brooklyn for some reason? Yep. Creo señora Yoshi quiere coger... Okay. First of all, it would be creo que señora Yoshi me quiere coger. Why can't MC just turn and leave? Because then we wouldn't have a plot. This is just like, if I'm assuming you guys have watched Mulan. During I'll Make a Man Out of You, when Shang, my fault. Shang grabs Mulan by the collar. If he had literally just looked down, he would have noticed that, you know. Perdóname, señora Wisp. Estás perdonado. We do what we must. Ren is curled up in my bag, exhausted from his ordeal. Despite the attitude, Clara seems rather fond of Ren. She asks about him whenever I see her. While users can adjust their all-mates' personalities to some degree, they are largely shaped by their environment. As a result, you can never tell when two all-mates will connect. Ren doesn't seem to like Clara very much, but unfortunately for him, I find the whole situation kinda funny. How are you doing? I'm alright, I guess. After she stopped me the last time... Miss Yoshi made me eat this whipped cream slathered monstrosity she made in cooking class. My stomach is killing me. I guess we should head home. Or I would be shitting my pants at home. That toilet would have exploded. It's like a pipe bomb went off in there, but it's just poo. My fault. Feeling like a couple of soldiers who narrowly escaped death on the battlefield, we head home, whatever it said. Night is in full swing on Aoyagi Street, the darkness washed away by lights and brilliant neon signs. Goodness gracious. There's a lot of talking. There are no zoning laws in the... I thought they were gonna speak to me this whole time. I thought this was in English, I'm not gonna lie. There are no zoning laws in the old residential district. Even in the middle of the day, the crooked skyline ensures that some parts of the city never see the sun. But when night falls, things really change. That's when the ribstees come out of the woodwork. The ribstees are young men who form gangs or teams to brawl with each other over turf. This game, if you can call it that, is also known as Rib. Rib was popular before Rhyme, so the Rib gangs look down on their digitalized rhymer cousins. They think they're just a bunch of nerds trying to act cool. Still, more and more ribstees are making the jump to Rhyme. That means that everyone is looking for a fight. The rappings, yeah. Yeah, he would have noticed, because if you remember, after Mulan saves Shang and his horse, which, by the way, she's strong as hell for that. But when she manages to save Shang and his horse, she had gotten cut by the Huns during that whole debacle when like the avalanche happened. And then they go to the tent, whatever, because she passes out. And then Shang is like, oh no! He has to get treated. And then, what's his face? His advisor was like, all mad. Mulan was in the tent recovering. And then Shang comes in to look because the commander spoke to the doctor, and the doctor was like, psh, 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 she's a fucking woman. And so the whatever his you know, the guy with the little porn stash. And then Shang comes in and he's like, looks down. Mulan gets up and her blanket falls, and then you see the dressings that covered her breast. And she's like, ah, my wound. And Shang is like, ah! And then the advisor comes back and grabs her by the wrist and goes, she's a woman, and throws her into the snow. So, basically what I'm saying is that he automatically realized that she was a woman when he saw her dressings. Hey, that's a Brain Nuts jacket, right? It's a man with dyed red hair. He looks younger than me. Isn't that brand worth a lot right now? A grinning green-haired man approaches next. Red and green. Is it Christmas or something? Shit, man, that jacket's totally my grill. Yo, dude. He wanted a femboy? That's crazy. The red-haired one gives me a funny smile. You can buy one in front of the station. I try not to jerk my arm away, but the red-haired glares at and grips tighter. My fault, I read that wrong. I try to jerk my arm away, but the red-haired... The redhead glares and grips me tighter. Hold on, man. Oh my gosh. What's with the attitude? I want this jacket and I want it now, you deaf? You know who we are, Bug Bomb. Yeah, that's right. So what? You think you're better? Think you're better? The green-haired guy flashes a tattoo on his wrist. A winking woman with enormous... A winking woman with enormous breast straddling a pink bomb. A big pink bomb. My fault. That's crazy. My tattoos are cute. They're silly. Wow, I'd kill the guy who put that on my skin. In any case, I haven't heard of Bug Bomb. Obviously, these two are small time, looking for fights to build their cred. That is one ugly tat. The fuck you say? I said your tat looks like shit. Yeah, what game do you roll with? Don't got one. Motherfucker, you're unmarked? Why did I automatically think of Omegaverse? My fault, my fault. Because in Omega, I don't think I ever mentioned this, but in Omegaverse, depending on the story, you can mark your partner if you bite them on the back of the neck. And... what was it? Also, it really depends on the story and their version of their version of Omegaverse in that universe. But there's some where the Omega can never have their heat handled by another alpha besides the one that marks them. So it was like, oh my goodness, if you get marked by someone like you hate or whatever, then you're screwed as an Omega. And like being marked by an alpha of your choosing was very intimate. And then my fault. And then and then the alpha could like just keep fucking anyone. In other stories, it was that if they were marked, neither of them could fuck anyone else, basically. And they could, and then in other stories also, they could only smell each other's pheromones. My fault. Is marking permanent? Yes, it is. So you have to mark on the, depending on the story. Typically, you have to mark on the back of the neck when they're in heat. Green and red look at each other, grinning like idiots. You for real? Rib gangs always have a tag, a piece of art member's tattoo on their body. If you don't have a tat, it means you're not in a gang and that makes you an easy target. Hey, that means we can take him out right here. Easy peasy. Let's go for a little walk, huh? Huh? You plotting your marking? I beg your pardon? See, there's a thing called Guideverse too. I'm a big fan of Guideverse. What's it called? Stories. I love Guideverse. I love Hunterverse. Anyways, Guideverse, not you. Yeah, I'd sure fucking hope not. I wasn't even thinking that, but now that you've said that, I'm a little suspicious. Anyway, Guideverse, some of them have their own type of variation of that, right? Where it's basically in Guideverse. Y'all know, like, you know, like, I don't know if you guys know, like, it's like the dungeon animes, basically, where like, oh no. So think solo leveling, if you know what solo leveling is. Think solo leveling, where dungeons suddenly pop up and now everyone, like, there's hunters and some of them have powers or whatever. It's like that, except they're called espers and guides. and the guides and the espers they gotta have physical contact. No, they don't. Depending on the story, they don't necessarily have to have to smash. But it typically leads there. Anyways. So, yeah, that's how it works. However, since they're ranked from like, I think like, I don't, depending on the story, it can be like D to like SS plus or whatever. Typically they have to be around the same rank. And then in one story I read, I've actually only seen this in like one story. There's probably more, but I haven't read it. I haven't read those. In one story, if they decide to bond, or I think it was called bonding, then that guide can only ever treat that Esper. But it was considered a very dangerous thing because if that guide dies, then the Esper can never be treated by another guide, and then if they go berserk, then they fucking explode. Anyways. For someone who isn't into NSFW, you read a lot of borderline NSFW. Okay. I don't recall ever... Dude, I read so much fucking smut. I just don't like smut about Wisp. I don't like seeing, like... I don't like it about my character. However, I read so much smut, it's insane. Like, I have on my notes app, I have all of my reading lists categorized. So I have 2 lists. I have a completed reading list, and I have a reading list of what I'm currently reading, right? And it's categorized here. I'll read the categories to you. Hold up. I'll find them for you. And obviously it's locked. I can't be having anybody see that. Nobody can see that. Okay, my current reading. Don't make me type my password. I literally I don't like things of Wisp. The reason I don't like NSFW of Wisp is because she's based off my dog. Okay? That's weird. Like, imagine seeing your dog personified in, like, and then seeing her pussy out. That doesn't sit right with me. Anyways, I have them categorized as Shonen Ai, Yaoi Smut. I got, Villainous / Royalty. I like villainous ones, too. Those are silly. Straight Smut. We got straight regular. We got miscellaneous. We got, what else do we have? And I also give myself little reviews on them. And then the completed reading list. I'll like, so like I have one, it's called One Way Romance, and I typed how to turn my brain off for this shit. Let's see. This one. Why the fuck did I read this? Oh my god. What's the other? That one's in all caps. What's this one? Oh god, okay, this one I hated. It's called Kiss Me Liar. I put, oh brother, this stinks. It was so bad. It was so bad. However, I'm also low-key I'm low-key a hate reader. So, like, depending on how bad it is, if I can tolerate it enough, I will finish it, just to hate on it in my mind. Let's see. What else do I have? Anyways, I just thought you guys would we're never gonna talk about this again, by the way. Oh, this one. I don't remember, and I'm glad I don't. I love that. Maybe I should... Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Okay. Wait, no. Sorry, I'm reading through what I have. Because I'm kind of confused now. I don't remember writing this. Because this was a villainous one, right? This isn't smut. The villainous turns the hourglass. I'm getting like so many memories. Because I liked most of it, but the side stories where the female lead was destined to die rubbed me the wrong way because she was supposed to be the girl boss, and to die from childbirth is just so out of character. IDK. Who am I? Mine's a masterpiece. Right next to Bastard. Have you guys ever read Bastard? That's a good webtoon. Oh yeah, I also have a dropped list. The edge of ambiguity. I said I was okay with it until it was no longer shonen ai, and then I felt physically ill. Guys, the edge of ambiguity. That's a scary one. That is a scary one. That is a scary one. Some of these just say toxic. Toxic. Got boring. I don't like the main character. Toxic. I hated literally everyone. Boring. Boring. Hated everyone. My fault. I'm done. My bad. I'm done. Sorry. I just felt like yapping about that. Bastard is good, TBH? Yes. You haven't read any... You're gonna write a Wisp fanfic? As long as it's not, as long as I'm not fucking... At least, as long as it's not fucking... it's fine. Again, I just don't... The only because if this model wasn't based off my dog, I wouldn't really care as much. It'd be like, okay, whatever. I just wouldn't look at it. Like, I would ignore it. But it's because this dog is based off of... It's because this model is based off my dog that I'm like, ooh. Oh, what the hell are you guys saying? You read a lot of forbidden love shit. Do you have a reread good shit category too? Typically, no, I don't. However, sometimes I'll just go through and I'll read my reviews, because if I have something that's like, this is amazing, then I'm like, ooh, what's this about? And then I click it. She rereads the smut I wrote to shit on it daily. Hell no. I like to see why I hate her, or I like being mad. Both. Both. Like, I just like to critique it in my head. I don't critique it anywhere else. I just critique it to myself. I'm like, oh brother, this stinks. But there are just, like, some of them are too much. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen, what is it called? What do you call it? What do you call it? Killing stalking. My other thing, this is a bad habit I have with games, with any form of media, like manga, webtoons, manhwa, anime, TV shows, everything, right? I have a really bad habit of not looking into them whatsoever. I just go straight for it. So I like saw Killing Stalking one day. I saw it was trending. I was like, what's this about? No. I like felt physically ill. It was so nasty. It was so disgusting. And I just, to this day, I don't know how people can read it. That's like one that I couldn't hate read that one. I just looked up the ending. I think I read like the last chapter. Just to see if bro got away. He's liable to curb stomp both of you. That's crazy. Could you imagine? I'm gonna curb stomp you guys. I'm gonna curb stomp you motherfuckers. My fault. Mi culpa, mi culpa. Mi cuerpo hace música. Mi cuerpo hace música. Mi boca hace la la la. My body does the cha-cha. My fault, my fault. What's it called? Killing Stalking? Yes, it's really intense. If only she jumped headfirst into the Uma Musume anime. I will eventually. Okay? I will eventually. I just have to be in a mood to watch it. I have to be in a mood. I don't watch a ton of anime. When I do... No, the last anime what was the last anime I watched? I don't watch a ton of anime. But the reason I have Crunchyroll Premium is because I buy a lot off the Crunchyroll store. I don't even use it that much for like actual watching Crunchyroll. But I get distracted easily. If I don't like the dub, then I'm like, I don't want to watch this. If I watch the only one I'm up to date or I'm following for the most part is Apothecary Diaries. That's it. You watch Romantic Killer? I have the mangas to that. Romantic Killer was so silly. Romantic Killer was so cute. Nobody talks about it. I like Romantic Killer. Hold up, guys. Oh no, did I accidentally... My fault. I need to check something. I think I forgot to save. I'm gonna scream. Did I forget to save? I got bored of this. It's not that I don't like it. It's just... There's a lot. I need to check if it autosaves. It's the best Netflix anime since Castlevania. The summer Hikaru died. The summer Hikaru died. It's supposed to come out, I think... Actually, it might have come out today. No. I think it came out this week. Oh, damn it. I don't think it's saved. I love the summer Hikaru died. I hate my life. I hate my life so much. I can't do it. Okay, no. My fault. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Next time we play this, I'll just make sure that I skip through whatever I've already been through so we don't have to go through it together, okay? I'm not gonna force you guys to rewatch all that. I will rewatch it myself. I'm losing my attention span for that game. Anyways. Change background. Pudding party. I love pudding party. I love me some good pudding party. I love me some good pudding party. I love me some good... My fault. We're just gonna chat for a bit. How's everyone doing? My apologies, we didn't get a ton of gameplay. I'm gonna be so... yeah, my fault. It's all my fault, I'm not gonna lie. No, because you're right, it did used to work. Why is it not working? That's so weird, why is it not working? Why is it not working? I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna look through my commands. Okay. And game category. Set yeah, it should be on. Set game category should be on. Alright, let me try it again. So I made sure, I tried to make sure it worked. Just chatting. Why is it not working? That's so weird. Hello? It should be set game. Why is that not working? Guys, Mix It Up is literally dog water. Mix It Up making me so angry. Anywho, I guess I just have to manually change it. So annoying. Hi. Just chatting. Done. So stupid. PMO. Anyways. We back. Can you commission me a corn-style Adidas tracksuit outfit? Sure, why not? I like free stuff. If you want an inexpensive, decent commission, my model artist is very affordable. This outfit from her, This was 150. I almost gave her sloppy that day. Speaking of, for game recommendations, how does one dono it? Oh, here, I got you. So, you're so kind. I'll send it. So, on there, if you go to Throne, you should be able to... You can surprise gift it, or... Surprise gift it would allow you to buy it automatically, or you can... My fault. Or you can, what do you call it? Or you can suggest the game, and then I can add it to the wish list, and then it works that way. It's up to you. In the industry, we call the model artist the mama. Yeah, I do. I did know that. I don't like to say it. I don't like it. I don't like saying that. I'm sorry, I don't like saying it. That's a good question. Let me double check. Let me double check. Guys, y'all know how Throne works. No? I haven't used Throne. I normally, like... Let me double check. Let me double check. Neither... I don't know Throne too much either. What's the game? If you don't... You can just tell me and I can add it to the wish list. If it's too much trouble right now. V2... let me look it up. Oh! I actually did want to play this. This was in my wish list. I considered buying it, actually. Oh my goodness, how did you know? I did consider buying this for a while. So, let me add it. Valhalla is already on Throne. Hold up. Fear and Hunger? No, is it the cyberpunk bartender action? That's what we're referring to, right? Oh, you were thinking Fear and Hunger? My fault. I just realized what you said. Fear and Hunger. What's that? Fear and Hunger. What is it? What is Fear and Hunger about? Guys, what's Fear and Hunger about? Explain it to me. What's Fear and Hunger about? Explain it to me. Give me a TLDR on it. You're still on the fence about whether we should play Valhalla. Why? The what's it called? The description sounds silly. Valhalla, cyberpunk bartender action is a booze 'em up about waifus, technology, and post-dystopia life. That sounds funny. You can't decide if I'd be into it? I'd probably like it. It looks cute. You guys feel free to give me whatever you want. I'll play anything. I still gotta go back to Phoenotopia. I gotta try it. My fault, my fault, my fault. Oh crap, I need to take off DRAMAtical murder. Confirm, I do want to delete that. Give me a second. Let me... Wait, don't buy it yet. Don't buy it yet. I put that in before the Steam sale, so I don't want you to overpay for it. I don't want you overpaying for that. Because on Steam right now it's $10.04. Not the 15 anymore. My fault. I totally forgot to change that.
Let me add wish.
Yeah, no, I added these, before the Steam sale, so I do have to go in and change a few.
There we go.
Okay. We good now. Oh my gosh, you guys just reminded me. There we go. Should be good now. I got the Song of Seiya myself, actually, so I'm gonna... Ooh, I haven't updated this in a little bit. Ooh, my fault. That's totally my fault. You and me and her. Gay? Dude, I don't even remember you and me... Ooh, you and me and her is at $17.99.
Maybe I'll add that to cart.
Maybe I should get that. Guys, I wish Five Nights at Freddy's was on sale. I'm not gonna lie. Should get Faith the Unholy Trinity. Should be good to go. Thank you.
You received a gift. Say thanks and make their day. Your reaction means a lot to them.
Thank you very much. I will be playing Valhalla most likely next week. Yeah, probably next week, if I'm being totally for real with you. Is solid though. I will look into it. What I'm specifically going to look into it is because it has like actual gameplay, correct? It has actual gameplay, correct? So Funger, I have to have skill, no? Because if one of the biggest reasons, besides the fact that I suck at besides the fact that I suck at most games, my laptop is it doesn't like a lot of games. Like it literally just starts, the fan goes crazy. That's also a big part of why I play like quote unquote easy games, because it's just my computer can't always handle it. I'm being totally honest with you. A toaster should be able to run Funger is crazy. I'll look into it. Fear and Hunger. I'm gonna add... what I do a lot of the times is I just add this to my cart and then go through it later. What's Wedding Witch? Guys, I have ooh.
Yes, he has an anime girl.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Mods, please give him a pin of shame for the you could also play Wedding Witch. Pin of shame. What's Schedule 1? I keep seeing people talk about Schedule 1. I'm like mildly intrigued. You know what? Now that we're just sitting here chatting, any other games you guys want me to look into? Well, while the Steam sale's still going on? Anything else you guys are interested in? Schedule 1 is a drug dealer game? I haven't seen anything about it. Like, when I mean I haven't seen anything about it, is that I haven't seen anyone play it. Koikatsu Party? God damn, it's $60. Why is it $60? Why is it $60? Or you played it? Why is it $60? I just saw futa. I was not expecting the futa. Do I have a preferred genre on top of it not being too graphically intense? I just typically play visual novels just because I'm pea-brained, but I'll try anything. I Yeah, I'll try anything. The thing with too graphically intense, like the whatever the fuck he just sent me, Koikatsu Party. I mean, I don't really care about that. It's like, okay, you fucking freaks. If that's what you want, that's fine. However, again, my thing is like I don't mind it being NSFW, the game, as long as it's not like NSFW, but how do I say it? I guess disrespectful is the word to say it. Like, the whole, like, if it's like SA, no, we're not doing that. But whatever that was, that's fine. I don't care. If somebody buys it for $60 and I'll play it, I ain't trying to pay $60 for that. But it's not a stream gang. That's fair. But yeah, that's my thing. Like, if it's like dumb Gooner content, that's fine. But if it's Gooner content where it's very morally not okay, I suppose that's a good way to put it, then no. That is the best way I can put it. The 7 Days to End with You, that's also in my cart, actually. That was in my cart right now, I believe. Let me see. Let me double check. Yes, it is. It's in my cart. Question. About... what was it? I had a question. What do you guys know about Life is Strange? Because I just kind of like stumbled upon it. I didn't get to really read what it was about. But what are your, you heard it's kind of cringe? Interesting. The first game is awesome? Okay. What else do I like? I like otome games. I think they're funny as fuck. And I like I fuck with horror. I don't think I've streamed horror on here, actually. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't think I've streamed horror. Which is actually really, that's really fucking ironic. Now that I think about it. But I do like horror. I just don't have a ton of it. Because I'm a wee-wee. I'm scared. Lost Tapes. Yeah, I think that's more suspenseful, maybe. But, Before the Storm? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have two laptops I've mentioned. I have a Mac and now I have this PC. Before I had my current Mac, I had a different one that was it was literally called the MacBook. It was just MacBook. And it was like the reject MacBook. Everyone hated it. It was discontinued after one version of it because it was so bad. It was so ass. So I got it because I had it was my 15th birthday, and my dad was like, "Oh, like I'll get you a laptop for like your 15th, blah blah blah." And I was just like, "Okay," and I just picked it because I was like, I went to the Apple store and they were like, "Yeah, this is good for you." I was like, "Okay." That was my fault for believing the Apple employees, but anyways, I get it, right? And then my direct deposit. Oh, that's not my fault. And then what the fuck was I saying, guys? Guys, help me remember what I was saying. Guys, please. Before I have a meltdown. Guys, what was I saying? Zero escape. Let me add that. Guys, what was I saying? Guys, what was it? What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I had that MacBook. And, so I when I hit college, because that MacBook was not gonna last college. When I hit college, I got myself a much better MacBook, like an actual decent MacBook. Alan Wake. Okay. What does that mean? Are you just saying Alan Wake or what? But anyways, I got myself like a good MacBook. So. Anywho. Guys, I'm forgetting what I'm saying. I'm losing steam. I think that's the issue. But anyways, I got myself a decent one. So then I was able to... Oh, Alan Wake's a game. My fault. So I was finally able to play Five Nights at Freddy's. I like Five Nights at Freddy's. However, I'm a big fat fucking pussy. It scares me. But I like Five Nights at Freddy's. You could get the visual novel Girls. Alright. Girls. I swear to God, if it's another Gooner game. Of course it is. Made with live 2D is crazy. That's crazy. I can't believe they made... Why are you looking at anything... Why am I looking at anything you say? Why are you saying it? Why are you expecting me not to look? Curiosity killed the cat, okay? And I'm curious. Guys! Jurassic World Evolution 2 is 95% off. I'm about to gift this to Tori. I'm literally about to gift this to Tori. She would get so angry at me. Guys, it's normally $59.99 and it's only $2.99. Should I get Tori Jurassic World Evolution 2? Hi Delx. Did you make it home safely? Are you alive? Nah, I would, but the thing is, knowing Tori, she's not gonna use it. She's gonna be like, well, that sucks. That's funny, hahaha. And then not use it. You should buy like 10 of them in case she wants to play it again. You're right. I low-key might get that. I'm kind of curious. I'm curious as to what it is. User reviews, very positive. The game is cool because dinosaurs are cool. I recommend this game. Very nice game. I especially like torturing my visitors with the most dangerously modified dinosaurs known to mankind. Oh yeah, I was looking. Jurassic World Evolution 2 is only $3 on Steam right now when it's typically $60. So I was like, maybe I should get that for Tori. Just to be a fucking piece of shit, you know? What was... Oh my gosh, there was something else I wanted to check. Guys, what else? What else? Help me think of something else. I'm curious. You're looking forward to that scary-ass Jurassic Park first-person horror game that probably got cancelled? How sad. How sad. How the... Dude, I'm gonna scream. On YouTube, because my stream kept crashing, I'm gonna have 4 DRAMAtical murder VODs. I'm probably gonna stick them all together and just make it one big VOD. Because it's gonna piss me off. V-Lover? No. I don't trust you anymore. Just kidding, I'm looking it up anyways. I don't care. Okay, never mind. I really regret looking that up. I really regret looking that up. Wow. That was full on. That was full on punani with a dildo in it. Holy moly, guacamole, bro. That was crazy. Balloons? Guys, they have balloons? Oh, it's on Steam Deck. Oh, it's... Never mind, it's playable. It's just playable.
I'll add to cart.
Just to look through later. He swears to God. What about Jesus Yaoi? Yaoi Jesus, my fault. Headliners is 25% off. Interesting. I'm trying to convince Tori to play it with me because I'm actually kind of interested in it. And she said probably not, so. Boo. Stardew Valley. Interesting. Y'all got any fun little horror games too? I'm thinking horror games similar to like Five Nights at Freddy's type shit. You feel me? Mass Effect? What's Mass Effect? What's it about? What does it do? What do they do? What do they do? What the dog doing? What the dog doing? I forgot Poppy Playtime existed. I totally forgot that game existed. Oh no, my music. Also, guys, I'm working on animating my own silly little... What do you call it? What do you call it? What do you call it? Guys, I forgot what it's called. Oh, my own starting soon stream. Starting soon. Screen. When I say like FNAF, I mean just like the general like vibes. Like I want to be able to like, I want like kind of minimal gameplay with fun little jump scares. You feel me? That's what I want. I want like Poppy Playtime could probably work, you know? Cause it's like, it's gameplay. It has gameplay. Like, what was that? Y'all remember there was like a grandma one that was going? Those are fun. Or like even something like like Unknown Tapes. Just maybe not as weird. Unknown Tapes was weird. Like, not... When I say Unknown Tapes was weird, I mean... They put so much effort into animating weird moments. Like, why was the key in the lock animation so detailed compared to the rest of the game? You mean the grandma one that looks like dog shit? Yeah. I just want little jump scares, you know? I don't want... But I also don't want to think too hard. Digital mate? What the hell? Oh, that's for Viper. It's like feature brew. Y'all ever played Undertale? I've never played Undertale, actually. My fault. I haven't played a lot of games. I haven't played most games. Like, 99% of games, I'm not playing. I haven't played most games. Sadly. Again, I just got this laptop in April. Ew! Since you recently played the Andy and Lily, fuck out of here. Undertale's really good. You'd recommend against playing it on stream. Is Undertale the one that has Sans from Undertale? Yes. Why would you, out of curiosity, why would you not recommend playing it on stream? Is it because people would hate me for if I was mean towards it, or what? Would people be like, boo, dumb anime girl? People get real backseat, but also I don't want to watch someone play Undertale. Yeah, that's fair. I don't mind backseat because if it bugs me enough, I just won't look. But 90% of the time, I'm okay with backseating because I'm dog water at games. Limbo. Are you talking about Limbo? It's called Uncertain of His Sister's Fate. A boy enters limbo. Is that the one you were referring to? Because I see 2 Limbos. Oh, my friend owns this game. Let me ask him about it, actually. He owns this. Is it backseating if you're just like, don't play Undertale? No, I was reading the description of Limbo, you dummy. I don't really care, bro. If you guys don't want to see something, I don't care. I'll just won't play it. Unless it's something I really am passionate about. Like, if you guys were like, I don't want to see King Yaoi, I'd be like, that fucking sucks. Suck my dick, get out of here. However, I'm not... I can go either way for Undertale. I'm not like,
Oh my god, I need to play Undertale right now.
I don't really care. It was just more out of a curiosity thing, because I remember a lot of people I know are like, I love Undertale, and I was like, alright. Buckshot Roulette, what is that? I'm trying to think of stuff I'd like. Okay. Slay. I have 10 hours on me side? That's crazy. Buckshot Roulette, I just... Okay. Thank you, Buckshot Roulette. You just literally play Russian Roulette. Choo Choo Charles. I'm just gonna add all this to cart and look over it later. Ooh, Choo Choo Charles looks disgusting. I like it. That's horrifying. I still can't believe the new Five Nights at Freddy's is $40. That's crazy to me. $40 is absolutely crazy. I genuinely cannot believe it's that expensive. Inscription. Inscription. You know what you guys should do? You should put all of these in the Discord so I don't forget. Okay? Thank you. Until dawn. Because if you don't, if I didn't write something down, then I probably will forget it. Sanma. Sanma. The fuck is Sanma? Samna. I put San. My fault. Samna. Is it Sama? Okay, because I was getting Somna Busters and I was like, I don't know if this is right. Bro's just an idiot. Soma, there we go. Okay, I found it. Nudity? 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 Nudity. Nudity. It sounds like I'm saying nudity, and I'm saying nudity. My fault. What do I have written so far? Soma, Inscription, Choo Choo Charles, Buckshot Roulette, Inside, sorry, Limbo, Stardew Valley, Undertale, Puppy Playtime. I put Alan Wake just to look through. Zero Escape. Bunger. 7 Days to End with You. And then the rest is just stuff I wanted to look through. Soma is actually an excellent choice. Okay. I'll look through those later. I'm gonna like actually read the description. I'm not gonna look through gameplay because I don't like to spoil things for myself. However, I will look through the descriptions. If I look at Alan Wake, I should look at Alan Wake 2. Yeah, I have the bundle in there because it's like, I think right now it's like $3 or something like that. Okay, guys. I think we got a decent list going on. Oh, I have DDLC. I love Doki Doki Literature Club. It's genuinely one of my favorite games. However, I can't play it. I'll gladly play it again. Sorry, I'm just checking something on my model. You guys are gonna look at it with me. I want to check something with the face tracking. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that the cheek puffing works. I love this is my favorite feature of V-Bridger. I think it's so funny. I can also do... Have you played Slay the Princess? No, I do have that in my cart, though. I've had that in my cart for a while, actually. I heard... there was also, oh, goodness. What was it called? Oh, I never played Corpse Party, now that I think about it. I still have Corpse Party. I totally forgot to play it. There was... I also have Higurashi. I like Higurashi. We can play that. Killer Frequency. Ooh, a first-person horror puzzle game. Oh, it says, is this game relevant to you? And it says, similar to games you've played. The Coffee of Andy and Lele. I'm not missing much with Corpse Party. Oh, interesting. There was one I'm thinking of. What was it called? What was it called? Oh, goodness. It's the same vibes as Corpse Party. Not Corpse Party, sorry. Slay the Princess. It was like... I think it had the name Ruby in it. It's kind of... Or Fran. It had the name Fran, maybe. Fran Bow. That's what it was. Fran Bow. Fran Bow. It looked, unsettling. Y'all heard of Flambeau? I'm gonna stare at my V-Bridger for a bit. You really love the world of horror. The world of horror. The world of horror. The world of horror. The world of the world. The Wolf Among Us. The Alpha? Sorry. The world of horror. World of horror, my fault. Oh! I have seen this. This was in my wish list at one point. I heard that a lot of people were upset because the developer just dropped it randomly. That's why. That's why I didn't That's why I ended up not getting it, because people said that they were really that they dropped, like they just stopped updating, and people were annoyed. So I was like, I don't know how I feel about playing a game that's been dropped. Claire, ooh, I like that. I like how that looks. That looks scary. Spooky, scary, skippity. Spooky, scary, skippity. Guys, I have this one video of me, right? Where I straight up just go, what did I say? What did I say in it? I don't know what I was on, but I have like a video of me in a car, like, in my car at like 1 a.m. And I was like, sticking out your yacht for the, like, it was, I don't know what I was on, but I got that in my memories the other day, and I just wanted to share. I don't know why I did that, if I'm being honest. I still want to get Date Everything too. You played it in early access and you think people were upset the full release didn't add a whole heaping ton over the 0.9 or whatever version. Sometimes you just feel a song coming on, and sometimes it's brain rot. So true. So true, bestie. So true, bestie. My fault. Alright. I think that's a good... what do you call it? It's a good list I have so far. Yeah, I think that's a decent amount. I think that's a decent amount. Alright. You heard someone singing that outside your door at 1 a.m. It all makes sense now. Real. You're welcome. I kind of want to play Ace Attorney too. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know shit about it, but it looked funny. I just know that am I gonna refine the list at all? So I was at the moment, I was probably just gonna go through and purchase whatever I can afford. Just because it's the Steam sale. And then afterwards, whatever is left over, if anyone like really wants it that badly, then we'll probably buy it. Well, I'll buy him eventually. Guys, I have a question. What can you do with Steam points? Because I have a bunch of them and I just don't know what to do with them. What do they do? I've been wondering this for a while. You can get emotes and stuff. That's it? What is this, Twitch? Your mom? Oops, I slept with your mom. Wait, that looks kind of funny, actually. Your mom. Says coming soon. Oops, I slept with your mom is crazy. Dude. Okay. I would like to point something out. So I just looked up your mom, and I ended up on Oops, I Slept with Your Mom. And this person, do you want to know how many hours they have on record? They have on record 49,829.2 hours. Almost 50K. I appreciate the dedication. Giggleland? Okay. Giggleland. Alright. It's 50K hours in Oops, I Slept with Your Mom. Okay. I just realized my face is still like super up close. My fault. I was like staring into everyone's souls. Yeah, he spent like over 4 years with my mom. That's crazy. Alright, guys. It's about that time of the night where I must head to slumber. Because I work a 9 to 5. Sad times. Maybe one day I'll win the lottery and I'll make I'll win the $1 billion mega millions, and then I'll stream every single day, and then I won't work a day in my life again. I'll just stream every day, and then you guys will get me during your 9 to 5s. So please manifest that I will win the lottery for more Wisp. Alright, good night everyone. Y'all have fun. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the koalas